Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back.
It's the crazy frog.
God is dead. We have killed him.
Bing, bing.
Well, last we left off, our adventuring party were, let's just say, well, they had some interesting moments. You guys were making armor for your traveling companion at the moment, Parashev. You eventually made your way through the Chronicle further towards Tolan and, by extension, Runalorm. And eventually... and eventually you guys stumbled upon a series of shops that are kind of embedded into the wall. Where you discovered that there was a wanted poster for seemingly a younger June with the bounty of 150,000 for the delivery of their head. The only person to see this initially was Abelard, however he shared his knowledge with Kruger. It is not known currently to the rest of the party. You guys are continuing on your way through the Chronicle. What would you guys like to do?
With the bounty being like so ridiculous. Also, did it actually say on the wanted poster who issued the bounty? Was it the Legion? Was it like the government of Runalorm themselves? Like,
did the bounty on the actual...
wanted poster?
Like, it just said to the Grimm brothers.
The two
delivered.
Grimm brothers.
Yeah.
Also, the Grimm brothers wanted.
Were the one, with
who
the bounty.
put out the wanted poster. Okay, so the gang.
Yes.
Like,
the gang have, you think, ordered a hit on June, basically.
for 150,000 gold.
Seems like it.
But like, Kruger's just like going over and like while he's reading like all these like fabled stories and myths and legends about like Brothkin legend, he's just going over and he says like, what would make like 150,000 gold? Like that's unheard of for even some of the wealthiest families that like Kruger would know in Tunnels. So it's just like, what kind of crime would you have to commit to do like warrant a bounty so high? I don't know. I'm like, hey, Avalar, 150,000. I don't know if you know like a lot about like bounties or whatever, but
Money.
150,000 is like, I know you know about money, but like, what that says, that's way too much. Most like royal families don't have that kind of money to give out like that.
Yeah.
So, if that's who we think it is, they must have done something pretty bad.
Yeah. But also, gang. So, pretty bad to a gang could be pretty good for society.
How have they not been caught with a bounty that large?
You don't know this.
What? What are you guys?
Suddenly, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, hey, hey, Nine, what's up?
Dad just couldn't help it over.
I thought he said dad for a second. I was like, dad.
I am, no, if anything, you could
Father?
be, no, I mean, you're not my dad, but like, you're old enough to be my dad, but
You're
you know.
my dad!
You're my dad!
I can't look at James the same after. Shut up, fatty. I've got the conch.
What?
You know that classic line from Lord of the Flies?
Shut up, fatty. I've got the conch. It's better when James does it.
Yeah,
No, I do remember now.
Hey, Nine, how's
I have to go
everything,
back to
how's
year
everything
10.
going back there in the car?
That's all well and good. I couldn't help but overhear a bit of whispering back here.
It's just, you know,
Stuff.
yeah, just fighter and stuff. Like, I'm just asking Abelard about like Larothia and stuff, and and apparently he thought he saw someone from Larothia, so I'm just like asking about these people. And,
Are
like,
you
all that
guys
sort of stuff.
being normal speaking?
Now we are, yeah, now we are.
Yeah, Kruger asked about a gang.
Kruger, you can't get into gangs. Stay in school.
Kruger's
I'm not
throwing
in
up gang
I'm
signs.
clearly not in school.
Kruger, you're not in school?
Well,
He's gonna get into gangs, lucky.
well, no, I had.
Lucky.
Well, no.
Abelard, you have to do something.
Well, no, I had a tutor.
From a
growing up.
gang?
No. I had a personalized tutor that would come to our house and would teach me, like, you know, history, geography,
He was
math.
very inconspicuous about it
And
when he
it-
asked me about it.
Well, no,
But so,
As
so,
if
he,
he wanted to keep it a secret.
so your
No,
tutor
that's
wasn't from
crazy.
a gang.
no, I overheard when I was pulling Spirit and Eclipse away. I overheard someone mention something about like the Grimm brothers, and I'm like, what the hell is
Yo,
What
that's
are-
crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, who are the
that?
Grimm
Insight.
brothers?
Insight.
Would Dilbert know anything about the Grimm brothers?
15?
You guys have already rolled a lot on the
Oh,
Grimm
okay.
Brothers, so
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna
Yeah.
say at
No,
this
no,
point.
that's
15 insight on June when he says, "Whoa, crazy."
I'm not really trying to deceive you.
I mean, that's just kind of like somebody injecting into a conversation like, damn, that's crazy. You know, like,
Not fair.
when they're really not like,
No, fair,
they don't
fair.
have anything to contribute, like, get from you know, like when somebody, you know, when
No, no, no,
somebody's
no,
telling you a story.
I'm just trying to like gauge his reaction, knowing what I know. I mean, like obviously that we haven't shared this information yet, so I'm trying to gauge like June's reaction when I
I'm not-
mention that.
Actively trying to deceive. I think I brought it up before.
Well,
Honestly.
no, it's not like you're trying to deceive. It's like I just want to see your reaction to like the mention the name. Like
Yeah, like I'm not.
No.
Doesn't. I.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's up to you. Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
no,
crazy.
it's like-
That's just crazy. That's it.
Yo, maybe
Yeah.
I should join a gang.
We're
you reckon
going-
I could do it,
No,
guys?
no. Okay, technically we're a gang. We're a gang of
We're a gang.
of
We're-
adventurers. We're a gang of adventurers.
Wait, what's our like sign? What do we do?
Well, Tavis,
In
well,
a
no. Like, we need a name.
Is this one?
No, we need a name before we can
Right,
have a
this is
sign. You know what I mean? Like, we need like a group. We need a group name, guys. We need a group
In a
name.
noticeable attempt to try to change the conversation away from gangs. Hey, Dilbert, how's that book I gave you going? You enjoying
Oh, it's
that
great. Dilbert was reading alongside Kruger in the truck, kind of just like blase
In
about
the
his
back of my pickup truck.
Trailer, whatever.
Pickup
Trailer.
What was it? Cart.
My pickup cart.
It's the same thing. The
mush.
Hey, man, wanna
but
get a ride in my
like, it
pickup
was like,
truck?
yes, it's cool.
Are there any
I-
gangs in your book?
No, but it's weird because like the dragons, they do a lot of like cleaning. It's like I'm trying to clean right, but I can't really like they tell you to like clean under your nails and like they say that like it's good for like health, the dragon health, because like they do a lot of digging and
Dragon
stuff.
health.
And I was like, it makes sense, but it's not really something I would expect a dragon to do or
Well,
focus
well,
on.
You see how magnificent scales are. They're very shiny. They put a lot of effort into cleaning.
Well, yeah, that's what they were saying. They like polish their scales, and I was like, maybe I should start doing that.
Please.
That could be a reason why dragons live for like hundreds of years.
Yeah, you
I think
have you
I
gone
mean,
to the bit as
yeah.
well where they brush their teeth regularly every morning and every evening?
What's a brush teeth? What's that?
You should read. You should keep reading.
I think I'm a few chapters away from the
Dude, you just
toothbrushing.
spoiled the book.
Yo. He comes.
Just a book about a dragon going through their nightly routine. That's like the whole
Yo, it's a normal hygiene book. It's just for like people and shit. So like you should bathe regularly and clean infected like wounds out. You know, it's like a first year like medical textbook. Basically.
it's a hygiene textbook for kids who like won't listen to their parents, so it's got
Oh
dragons
my
in
God.
it.
And the dragons like really like they're like lunar dragons and stuff because it's clearly from like Lithuania, but it's talking about like the lunar dragons and stuff. And it's like the lunar dragon. Oh, it's brushes his teeth before that.
as Dilbert's reading it, he's following along with the pictures in the book on himself, being like, oh,
Oh
No, but like no. Back to the signs thing. We need like a group name before we can have like a gang sign.
We got a gang sign.
What the fuck is that?
It's the
It's like
wings.
it's a dragon flying away.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's cool. Cool. No. We cannot like owls, giants, dragons.
Giants do it.
Giants.
No. I'm trying to think of like what we all. I don't know. We're all very different. How the hell do we come up with like a group name? Because obviously, like with like being declared and like let in, they didn't really know who we are because we don't have a name yet.
say you want a name so that we can like sign up as like a gang or something.
Yeah.
No, it's an adventuring group.
Yeah, so we
Slash
can,
gang.
so we
As
can
a
challenge
gang.
other gangs and become the
Dance
best
battle.
It's a
Haven't you seen
dance-off.
Step It Up?
We just turn into a
Well,
dance
but
group.
With
no,
a fucking
if we want to get
trampoline.
renowned, we need like a group name.
What if I
Sick.
don't want to get renowned?
No.
No, like no, it won't be like
Too
the,
bad.
It won't be like the individual. It'll just be like the fabled group of blank, and like they're an adventuring party that go around.
Yeah,
They're
then
Prussian
they'll-
Empire
they'll
and the
have
Kingdom of
our names
Acheron.
there.
What if we call ourselves and then whenever someone talks about us, everyone else will be like,
And?
what?
Nah,
What's
that's
up?
lame.
And what?
No, it needs to be
And,
something.
no, it's just and. It's like calling your gang just the.
No, it needs to be something cool and badass and adventurous and awesome.
Well, and there's a lot of like deep meaning to it. Like, there's always
And?
something more for us to go on to, you know?
And what?
Yeah.
I
That's-
will. You guys gonna like find like a random.
I was like, we'll
I'll
put a
write
pin
it
in that.
down.
No, like you know how like the back like the back like the last like sort of like the cover of the book and like there's like the back and there's nothing like normally written there. Kruger's just gonna get like a little bit like ink or whatever and he's gonna start like writing names for like the group on the back of the book. It's just
Okay.
like
Oh my god.
What are the names you've got
well,
so
and
far?
is question mark and it's just like maybe like the
Oh, I like the question mark you put on the end. That'll really confuse people.
no it's like
And?
Every time you say your name, it's just and.
The legendary adventures of and.
Then he'll write name like the Crimalt maybe like the Crimalt Crushers. How about that? That sounds cool because we
No.
crushed the
I
Crimalt.
I hate that.
He really got crushed in a criminal too.
That makes me want to go to Greg right now.
Clover said he wants to kill us.
No, he didn't. He said he wants Greg to kill him. Big
There's a
distinction.
That is
difference.
suicide by proxy.
Oh my god.
No, it's suicide by Greg. By proxy, it's a different hole.
Bye, Greg.
Yeah, Proxy hangs out in like the upper part of the kobolds. like in-
Wait, what if we just called ourselves Greg?
No, there's multiple of us. We'll
No.
be Gregs.
The Gregs.
Gregs. The Gregs? Question
No,
mark?
just Gregs.
No. What about like you know how like
Greg.
well you know how
Vegan
like we have the
sausage
whole
roll.
thing with Volg, who's a nameless few member. What if like we're known as like
The name. The name. Few.
no like
That is a great.
no.
I actually
You can
really
take
like the name Few. That's really good.
Feels like we're criminals, but like for
The
very
name-
specific
No,
crimes.
The
All
name-
tax evasion.
What about like the nameless heroes?
The
That
tax
way we're
evaders,
not
is that what you just
identifying
said?
No,
our
because
names.
that's too close to the nameless few. Because then people will be like, "Oh, these guys are the nameless heroes. Maybe they
Let's
are."
change it to the named many.
That's lame.
What if they think that we're aligned with the nameless few? I know.
Yeah,
I know that
hate
some
for
of
that
us
to
are,
happen.
but
We're not aligned with the nameless few, right, Nadria? We have no
we all,
nameless
we all know that, don't we? We're all privy to
No
that
idea what
information.
you're on about.
Yeah.
I think we're all like really privy to it at this point.
Fucking.
I don't think we need a name. I think
We should be the nameless.
Oh, so we just become the name. Yeah, I like that.
Wait, you want to become the nameless?
We've
few?
already got one of the nameless few in the group, technically.
that's true.
So what if we just take
Chibot
their
doesn't
name?
get a say in the group name.
But Chivas the part of the
Wait,
group.
wait. Can Chivoth hear me? Ask him permission.
I don't think the I don't. I
Oh, then
think,
maybe he will. Maybe he'll have something to say about it. You
I
know?
think he'll give in like just because like you know trickery. He'll be like, oh yeah, that's hilarious. Go for it.
Nadria, are you going to ask Chivas? What would you like to ask Chivas?
Can you ask anything right now?
This is
Not
a
today,
Reddit.
Tom.
Ask me anything.
Hey guys, look
Hey, don't bully us. We're a Twitch stream and a YouTube channel.
Today, you can ask me anything.
Chivoth's at his PC. He's like,
Oh,
guys, they're
Chivas
going
is a
mid lane.
Reddit troll. He's just a troll on Reddit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you hear everything that's going on? Are you listening? to this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, okay. So do you give your blessing to Dilbert to decide that he wants to be a part of the Nameless Few?
You know, I'm really trying to get away from that whole perception of myself. Being part of the Nameless Few, so I'm gonna say a hard no.
we we become the nameless few, and then he's back in the nameless few again.
No!
I can never escape.
I'm meant to be the troll.
As much as this naming thing is fun, I wish to avoid any association with the nameless few.
So
Okay,
we
no,
just
that's
go
fair,
with
that's
the
fair.
name Benny. I like that one.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
the
no, no, no,
name.
no, no. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me get a list down. Okay, so we have and question mark
And what?
the Gregs,
And the Greg.
the nameless,
Many.
Many?
No, the named many.
the named many
Job hunters.
Job hunters.
job hunters.
A kid's named Job.
What about like
Get spear tackled immediately.
what about like the Wyladian Wanderers?
Okay, try again.
What about monsters on the hill?
That would imply that we're the monsters.
And everyone else is the sexy baby.
It's a sexy baby.
You've seen the wanted poster. You know what a sexy baby is.
I feel ill. Oh no!
I'm sorry. I had to.
I was.
It was too good.
I just took me by surprise. You just changed your name to the sexy baby.
Look out, our greatest foe yet. It's the sexy babies.
We're not the sexy babies.
Like what is Zoolander? It is all over in Zoolander makes sense.
Blue steel, thank
Blue
you.
steel. Blue steel.
You're not my bro.
I'm not your bra.
You're excused.
I just can't get over the clip of it just him in the coal mine. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
From Zoolander, it's just like sex with the whole title.
Wait. Instead of like the Lords of Cringe, what about like the Lords of the Lords
were
of
gonna-
Awesome or something?
You were gonna pick. That is worse.
Dilbert vomit.
June puts a hand on Dilbert's back. Hey, buddy, just get it all out. Hey, Kruger,
That's given
don't you ever fucking do that again.
Okay, Lords of Awesome are going off the notes.
There's just like 5 lines through it in the page.
Yeah. There is.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Not
That
the
is
Lords of Awesome.
cursed. Holy shit.
I'm
That's
just-
so cursed.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Just trying to think of.
the sexy babies really took me out.
That's what'll happen to all our enemies.
Hey, Mom, sexy.
Hello, lady.
What the fuck?
Come on.
Goo goo gaga.
Oh, you fucking cradle
Goo Goo
surfer
Gaga in her meat
bastard.
dress.
Disgusting. Oh,
Alright.
I feel sick.
Kruger, I think we should name the group. I feel like
No, I vote for Monster on the Hill.
Kruger, do you want to be the monsters on the hill? Kruger, look me in the eyes.
I
No,
mean,
you're not.
I mean, out of all the names, that's kind of the best one.
Look
but
me in the eyes, Kruger. Really? You want this?
Do you want this?
Do you want this?
I want a name. I'm not sure about the monsters on the hill, though.
Taylor Swift canonically exists in Cathora.
We've got Alan Man and Taylor Swift.
Legendary runner of the hills. This is I, Taylor Swift.
They're actually a duo.
There's
The
been a
two of them.
crossover. The fucking Beyblade owls have gone strictly. They're fucking the backup dance.
What about like a random word? What about just the Beyblades?
I'm gonna just like. So this group name is kind of like a unit designation, right?
Yes, please save us, Avalon.
This
I
is
would
our
also
sign.
Like cool, no, but it's like all the
that
cool
I'm
adventuring
sorry that
parties
they're
have
making
like a
fun of the
name,
name
so
of
that way, like when they do like
meant.
valiant deeds, it's just like we're
Don't-
thanking the heroes of blah 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 blah.
Don't your military units also have names?
I mean, like yeah, the Gromasian Legion, but like that's like a bit boring.
And I feel like
Let's
the
be the
Grimasian Legion is
Grimasian
cool.
Legion.
Let's
No
not be
one's
the
taken
Legion.
that long.
That's
I'm
so
like a-
unique.
an
Wait,
Uno reverse
What about
card.
like the I don't know, the Lunar Legion?
I
No.
don't want to be associated with this guy's
Well, it's
moon
not.
god.
Yeah.
Like, the moon is cool.
I
The moon's
don't-
like lights
I
away.
think that.
I think they're cool.
Well, good for you.
I mean,
Was that like
So isn't-
fully just
there isn't a
treachery?
Lunar Legion. There's
What's
the
the
Lunar
word?
Sentinels, which are a guards unit, but like,
Is that-
treason,
does that hit
treason
too close to
against
home?
the fucking
like
moon
not
god?
really. You can have it.
I
Well, you
already
can
commit that. I
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
like.
already
You
taken-
well, there's a few unit designations, but I don't think the Lunar Legion is one of them. If
Oh,
you want to
no.
have the name.
No,
No.
I do not.
I
We need to
disagree.
we need to all agree on it. Like that's just the rule. We all have to agree
Oh
on
my
it.
god, I'd
I'll
rather be
keep
named
thinking of
and
names.
question mark at this point.
And.
and,
If you can find a way to make the and cool, then sure. I'll
It
go
is
with
already cool.
Honestly,
Done.
honestly, it is
And-
probably one of the best ones I've heard. To be honest.
And
And like we can do the hand symbol on our forehead, and it sort of looks
Yeah,
like
no, I'm
horns.
not-
what if
as
it's
well.
pronounced? What if it's just like pronounced differently, like the and or like the? Or the
I'm not gonna lie. The suggestions at this point have been really low bars, and end is the best one we have.
And
Monsters on the
and monsters on the hill.
Monster on the Hill sounds like a legit.
So the best ones we have is and monsters on the hill.
Okay.
It's so
We
fucked.
cast a
I'm
vote right
sorry,
now.
I'm so sorry.
That's it. We'll be here all
You
day
really
if we
took
don't.
me out
It's
with that. I was
permanently,
blindsided.
permanently scarring this world now if we name ourselves Monsters on the
Everybody
Hill.
is a sexy baby.
We're gonna be here all. We're gonna be here.
We're on the count.
We're gonna be here all day unless we make a
We're,
goddamn
we're on
decision.
the move. Where's
No,
Yeah,
you're
you're
we're
going?
gonna be
still-
mentally here all day.
Oh no, I've already mentally left this conversation.
We'll have a vote. Voting is
Bring back
mandatory.
the days of the named, honestly. That was better, I think.
The what?
The named. What were you? The named?
Yeah, I like the name.
named.
I do actually.
I
I
kind
want to be
of.
named.
Just the name. Like
No,
just the
just
name.
the
is
name.
alright.
It's not terrible.
The named.
What about the the named?
We don't need to be the named anything, just the named.
We're the
The
named.
named.
Can
Because
this still
we're-
be our symbol?
Yeah, because we're
Sure.
gonna make our names in the history books. They're gonna be like remembered as
Sure,
like,
if
one
you
of the-
want
as one of the
If
best
you want to
adventure
give it a
groups.
deeper meaning, then go ahead and give
Yeah,
it a deeper
I'm
meaning.
cool with the named.
I'm cool with the name as long as this is our symbol.
That'll be
Yes, that is the
I'm
symbol.
cool with the name as long as I'm not in the history books.
Okay.
Well,
sure.
that's the thing. We're not like if you don't want to be like known, you can just like be like you were a part of the
Anonymous.
group,
It's-
but,
You
like,
can be the unnamed name. That's
The
your
nameless name.
That's
The
gonna be
nameless
your
name.
title.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be the nameless
Hey,
name.
Nine, what do you
kind of
think? The
fits.
named?
Honestly, I could not give less of a shit.
Great. Then we're all agreed.
Ew.
The named? All
The
right.
named it is.
We are the named.
Any objections
that.
from any players? Not
No, I'm
in-game
no,
characters.
I'm honestly
No,
cool
I'm
with it.
fine. I don't care.
Wow.
Going on.
Once
Really,
again,
really,
couldn't give a shit.
really showing that you care about the campaign. That's
I
fine. I
actually,
don't
no,
care.
I actually kind of do like the name.
No,
The name.
yeah.
It's kind of.
It sounds less cool right now because we kind of suck, but then when we like, do good stuff and we
Yeah.
actually like
We've already
do
been
something.
arrested like almost twice.
Like
so.
5 times.
Once we actually do something good, then it will sound cool.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay,
your
I
new
wrote it
symbol?
down. We are the named.
Yeah.
Is that the symbol?
Yeah.
You can like put it anywhere on your
That's
body.
coincidentally that's also the Allen Man symbol. That's what he does when he's going
Oh.
away from the crime scene.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Careful bumping your
Oh,
mic.
Dilbert, that's a good
The
point.
what?
Careful
We need, like,
bumping
a
the
symbol
mic.
now.
Sorry.
We need like a symbol.
We've got one.
Yeah, we do have
No, no,
one.
no,
It's
but it
this.
could be like-
we do this.
No, but like if we draw it out, it could be like a pair of like owl wings and
Why are we
dragon
doing
wings.
graffiti?
Why is She-Wolf thinks this is too much? Because we're naming it based off of the nameless few being named.
We're the named.
Gmod's been outvoted, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
G-Bot
just having
doesn't
a
get a
private
say anymore.
conversation.
Gina
I'll put a
just
symbol in.
is kind of there's for once relatively quiet in your mind.
Oh,
Gina's
fuck yeah.
not really
Guys,
saying
what's he
anything.
gonna say?
He just sighs very, very deeply, like a long, weary sigh. Well, I suppose I can't stop you now, can I?
Yeah, well, I don't really have
The
a
opposite
say in
of what
this
he was
anymore.
part of.
I kind of lost control of the conversation. So.
Well, I think there were a couple of downward spirals there that were interesting to, well, be a part of. I feel like you should really go back to the Lords of Awesome.
Yes! Yes! Nadria vomit this
G-Bot,
time.
my God!
No. Whoa! Nadria, you okay?
Nandria, are you? Nandria, are you?
Oh my god!
Was that the Lords of Awesome? Is that what caused that? Stuart vomits again because he said it.
I don't understand. It wasn't that bad of a name, was it?
It was pretty
Well,
bad.
I wasn't expecting that reaction from you. I was more expecting you to repeat it and see the little one over there that we hate so much. Vomit again.
No, I'm well aware. As a player, I'm aware of
That's
that.
great. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I wanna go home.
You and me both, but I guess we're stuck here with the named.
With all the excitement, Kruger's just gonna get up like one of these like hammer and chisels, and he's gonna start working on like a group symbol now.
Oh my god.
Kruger,
I wanna go
make
back
it-
to Rebellion.
Make it the two hands.
Hands?
It's so much more meaning with the two hands.
What about like dragon wings and owl wings with like
But
the
it's
moon above it?
implied. Okay, no, you're going
Dragon
too far.
wings,
No,
owl
I'm
wings,
incorporating
and
something from all.
No, that's awful. keep it implied.
June vomits.
The key about flags and symbols. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, I thought you. This is a weird analogy. You were like kiss. Now kiss.
No. Okay.
Like most flags are lines.
Why would we need this symbol unless... Are you planning on doing graffiti?
No. But like, if we need like a banner
Love a bit of
or something like that to
No.
represent
Let's
ourselves,
break
instead of
it.
like actually calling ourselves like this is like, you know, if people like say, oh, down the track, if we open up like a little guild or something like that, and we like run the joint, we could have like a little like, you know, like bars have like the symbols of like the tankard and stuff. We could have like a symbol of like our group.
We're an adventuring party.
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
Imagine you've got a cloak that clasps with the two hands across your
I feel like
chest.
that'd be expensive.
Well, you just make it. We're pretty skilled.
Yeah, we
That's
we
not
have
that
A9.
expensive.
A9 can do pretty much
Oh my
anything.
God.
I look down at like my well class uniform with like nice moon things on it. I'm just like
Really
I look
care.
down at the tattoo of like the symbol of Gmail on me, like, I am not getting anything else done.
Gods and famous groups have symbols. Now we just need symbols. No, okay, I'll work on it.
I reckon the two hands.
I have like this giant medallion of like a moon that's like, you know, animated and moving. I'm just like, I think I'm good on symbols. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
gonna
too.
lie.
I don't need it.
What about like hands like grasping? Because we're
Well,
like,
no, then it would. Why is our symbol this then?
As long as I can get dragon wings instead of owl wings.
Well, they'll just be hands, but they'll be implied
Oh,
dragon
why would
wings.
they be? Oh, okay.
Imagine they were
I'll-
dragon
I'll
hands.
try and incorporate
if,
something.
if the hands are implying something, why not just make the symbol what the hands are implying?
Because the hands are implying multiple things.
Yeah, it's interpretive to different people.
Why don't, as all different members of the group, have different things that the hands are implying?
What would the hands imply for some of us? I don't.
Giant hands.
Hands, giant hands,
Why am I just
dragon hands. Your regular hands. You like people
Dragon
hands.
wing, yeah, dragon wings.
Robot
owl
hands.
Wait,
Robot hands.
wait. You what did you? You like people hands? What did you say?
Pale hands.
No.
Owl
Shifting-
wings.
Shifting hands wait.
Shifting hands.
Oh, no,
Two
just
different
check-
colored. You just do two different types of hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but maybe
You love hands.
Crocodile hands. 'Cause
No, I don't think that's.
The
I think that's
crocodile,
in the
hang
opposite
on.
direction of what
The
we're
crocodiles
supposed to
have
be.
They've
Crocodiles
got
have hands.
little clawy things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what did it
but like
look
Chief is like a crocodile man, right?
What if you just put your own hands and then
You
my
like
God.
permanently connected to Chivot?
you could get Chivoth's hands.
No, like the mental gaslighting isn't enough.
Yeah.
Is it a
I like
permanent
that.
thing?
I like that. Okay, this is our symbol. It's
Oh,
interpretive
well,
to every
that-
member of the group, and it's also interpretive to everybody else.
What?
Sure.
Hands?
You know, once you create a piece of art, it's no longer your piece of art. It's
NFTs.
co-opted by sort of
Can they be
the
a part of two groups?
the larger community.
You guys make a group inside
No,
the group.
I'm just like, wait, can I be part of like a military unit and this group? I'm very.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
You're not pledging allegiance to us.
Like you could be
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of like a mahjong group as well if you want.
No. The group is now like the group starts with us, but if people will come and go because you want to go back home or people want to go do other things, the
I
group will
want to
still.
go.
Like I'm
You don't have a
pledged.
home.
I'm pledged to my monastery, but I'm still part of the group.
Okay, I'm just. I
Yeah,
don't know.
my
how-
family has like a you know a noble crest or whatever, but I'm like
Holy
not
fuck.
committed to it.
That really took me out.
No, I don't have anything
Yeah,
else.
like, what if you,
Oh.
like,
Gotta
got things
recompose.
on
I'm very
it?
sorry.
Yeah.
Have, like, the thing up in
I need to
my
find my Zen.
That's kind of a commitment.
Yeah, but is it? I mean,
Wait, you're not committed to us?
I'm more committed to other things.
Oh. Okay.
We're just
Gilbert kind of has a sad realization
Oh.
that there's some people in the group that aren't as committed as the others.
Oh, I'm sorry. Leo's sorry. Andre's not.
We'll change their minds. We'll get them on board.
Nadja does not give a fuck.
Happy adventuring party.
See, but now I kind of feel like we care the most.
And
That's fair.
I like you guys. I just accept that one day you will die. You know?
That's so good.
Okay, actually, that makes sense.
yeah, obviously.
And like it's
Well, I'm
likely.
definitely gonna die. So
Yeah, you've got like 3 good
Good.
years left in you, buddy.
well, I
I'm
mean,
going to feed
you're
myself.
actually
to
not
Greg.
that far off.
One if we keep up at this rate.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Awesome.
Okay, so you guys now have your
Group name?
your group name, the named.
I love this. It's
I feel,
actually so good.
I feel like
We
it's like the equivalent of
We've
like
come a long
unentitled
way.
document.
We've come a long way from the doors.
Yes.
So we went through so many things to get to the named now. So love that.
See, it's exactly the kind of conversation you would have on a long road trip as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about monsters on the hill?
Tired.
People are riding past us. I keep saying driving like we're in a car.
Yeah, no,
People are
me.
riding past us and they're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
They're not riding
Hi,
past
we're
us.
the
Abelard is an assertive driver. Abelard is at the front.
I'm just waving and people are like, hey, we're the named. Spread the word. We're going to be the best adventuring party in all of Thora.
I am not named.
You want people to know? I thought the
don't
entire
know their
issue
names.
when we left was that you didn't want to be known. What
Why
are you
are you-
doing?
that was-
They don't know who I am. They know the group.
Why are you
my
shouting the name? We don't need them to know.
Yeah, so we can like get hired for
Abelard's
big
so
We
gigs.
have
embarrassed.
plenty of jobs on our hands.
when,
right
when,
now.
shit comes down.
Nothing's gonna ever calm down.
That,
Yes, it will.
We'll all be dead before it calms down.
Oh my god, when do you think you are gonna die?
Very, very soon. I have received many death threats in the past day.
What? Have been coming from me specifically.
and June said, you only lost a year.
What the fuck?
Always fear Greg.
Greg
Oh
is
yeah,
Oh
among
no,
us.
that's a fear.
Among
model.
Should we change the name to the Pessimists or something? Guys, come on.
I cast Thaumaturgy on Krugar.
Oh my fucking
The
god.
name.
We are the named.
why are you? Why are
Okay,
you?
you
I'm just
as
bubbling with
you
excitement.
as you call this out in the kind of, you guys have moved past. I'd say it's probably taken you about like 3-4 hours. You guys are moving towards the end of the day. You're getting a bit tired at this point. As you finally settled on your name, the named, you begin to call this out to anybody who's hoping to, you know, make their way to Runalom in peace. And you get a couple of weird looks as you're kind of debating what to call yourselves. But as you start shouting it, you can see that there are people that actively turn around in like carts and carriages to look at you. They all look pissed off. You do notice that there's a kid that's kind of like hanging out the side of a cart and begins waving at you. I named!
Spread the word. We're an elite adventuring party.
What?
Don't do that!
Elite?
The
He's
kid
louder.
looks over at you, goes, "You don't look pretty elite."
Oh, it's so
We're
blunt.
working on it. God, kid.
Oh,
I
My cart's better than yours.
Hey, Lord,
I
can we race them?
I throw a bronze piece at the door. he
Okay,
pops
roll the
it
hit.
What are you throwing at him?
Bronze piece. Just
Roll to
Wait,
hit the
a
child.
bronze piece?
You gonna go copper piece?
Whatever, copper piece,
Yeah,
bronze,
okay.
whatever. So,
Don't give a copper.
it's not gonna hit, it's gonna miss. It's a 7.
As you get so annoyed at this kid kind of just yelling
Wait,
at you.
7
that-
plus dex is throwing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it would be 11.
Okay, well with an 11, I'm going to say that as you go to throw, you're aiming directly for the forehead.
Yeah.
As you as you throw this, you having been flicking the coins before out of the back of the car, you've kind of judged distance very, very well, and you begin to kind of line up, and instead of flicking this one, you throw it, and you watch as it just falls short and smacks into the side of the cart. The kid kind of jumping back for a second. Hey, that wasn't very nice.
I stick my tongue out.
Kid-
And then, like, yeah, I kind of go like, meh. And then turn away and don't look back at him.
Is the child sticking their head out of the door? I'd like to cast thaumaturgy.
To close the door.
You instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Okay, what would you like to do?
On his
Like-
hands.
No,
What would you like to? Would you like to close it? Or would you like it to fly open?
close it.
Okay. This child's head is like hanging out of like this window.
Oh, no.
And you
Like
cast
decapitated.
thaumaturgy on the door,
I would,
and
could I would like to cast it sneakily.
okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
It's just what's V stand for?
Verbal.
Verbal.
Thaumaturgy.
The door just shuts.
Sleight of hands. 4.
Penis! With a 4.
You yelled penis at the top of
You
the
just-
Sorry, my bad. I meant to
We
whisper.
were playing the penis game. It kind of just happened.
You yell.
And then looks so dumb with that shit.
You yell out penis. This child looks at you in confusion, and immediately the window begins to close on the kid and hits the top of their head, and they suffer.
They
Please don't kill
suffer.
the child.
They suffer.
The second child I've killed.
You didn't kill the person. You just hurt him really
How
fucking
much
bad.
health
You
does
just
the
killed
child have?
Probably like 5 health. It's a kid. You knocked the kid unconscious.
I
The window slams down, his head just lops.
I don't know. It can't kill him. Because
I'm gonna have to
but
give me a
doesn't do
second. I'm gonna have
damage.
to look up.
Child stats.
Well, like, 'cause as a kid, I ran into a door and I was fine. Like,
Monsters on the
kid can
Hill.
survive being hit by a
Monsters on the
door.
Hill would be
Yeah,
a very
kids are
appropriate
kids are
name
tough.
right now.
If you're using commoner stats, you can use the D4 and roll a 4. The commoner is dead. The commoner has 4 hit points.
Well,
Like,
no, they're only dead if you roll like if you like exceed double their max.
The
So
parents.
they have 4 health. If you do 8 damage to them, then they're dead.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
Just echoing
Give
off the
my
walls.
father prepare to die.
With
Okay,
thaumaturgy.
I'm going to explain something. I'm going to say civilians usually have 5 hit points. I rolled an 8.
That's why he's just
So-
unconscious then.
As you cast thaumaturgy on
That's
this
almost instant.
on this like shuddering window,
Damn, Holly,
kid-
you're killing kids
this
now.
kid that's about 5 years old, hanging out, has been like just trying to wave at you, just get some conversation on the road. You can see that this kid's relatively well off. You imagine they don't get like a lot of other interaction with people they don't know, kind of probably a bit secluded. And just trying to have some conversation, had a coin pelted at them, has had a window, now kind of this shutter is as if pulled by some magic hands, begins to kind of slam down on top of the child's head. And you watch as they kind of immediately just conk out, hit their head on the side, and fall unconscious. They're kind of draped over the side of the door.
Right.
And you watch as the cart suddenly jerks to a stop. The horse is kind of spinning around to the side, almost topples over, manages to right itself. You can hear exclamations from what appears to be a concerned father and mother.
how far away is the cart?
Oh, it's about, I'd say, now that it's stopped, it's probably like 40.
I cast healing word on the child.
Okay.
Child.
Sneakily?
God.
I want them to know that it was us at all.
I think because you're the only people.
True.
Penis.
I heal that kid for 11 hit points.
Okay.
I just.
The dick hit too hard, and now you're
As
out.
they, as the shutter has been pulled down on top of their head, knocks them out. They hit their head again on the side and kind of draped over it, like small hands, kind of hanging over, trying to like grasp at the side. You cast healing word, and all of a sudden the child is like crying, screaming, as it gasps back to breath. obviously a traumatic experience for a child.
This will come
Um,
back to bite us when the kid's like in his 20s.
Who's the expert now, bitch?
Whose time is better now?
Penis.
Just say it again.
The child's like having their first intimate experience and they're like, get out your penis. No, not again.
Fucking trauma response.
We need to move on. We need to move on.
Moving on. Avalon is going to say to the group, guys, it is a child.
Yeah.
This is a completely unnecessary response. The fact they have to heal half the people we come across means that something is going very wrong with our communication.
I feel like my action was perfectly fine because I missed and then I just poked my tongue out. But then you tried to kill it.
Oh,
No sexy baby style.
Okay, that's it.
No more.
That's it.
No more.
Alright.
You guys are coming to the end of this day. Do you want to rest? Please, God. Please, God.
fucking day.
Please, God, do you want to rest?
Yes.
Wait.
Parashev is just wide-eyed, staring at all of you. Is kind of throwing a thumbs up to June, like,
I'd lean down.
you're all fucking mental. You're all seriously sick.
Since when can the mouse talk?
You don't hear this. This is whispered quietly to June.
Yeah.
Squeak.
Hey, June! does Parachev want to be here part of the names?
No, God, no, no. I want nothing less, please.
He
Squeak.
looks so excited.
Yeah, that must mean yes.
This mouse is looking very stressed.
He obviously
Hey,
wants
guys.
to join up.
Mouse heart rates already go quite fast. This mouse is like 7/10 of the way to.
So he's really excited.
I put up my hand. Congratulations and welcome to the names.
Looks at my oh my God. Like,
Does it speak?
yeah.
You can talk?
Holy shit, you're all psychos. You're all fucking crazy.
What did I do?
Wait.
You're apparently supposed to be on someone's hit list. You're talking about throwing fucking coins at kids.
Oh yeah.
Wait, me?
You're talking about loads of cringe. You slammed the fucking shutter on a child.
Yeah, but that child deserved it.
And you just fucked up.
What about? You have anything to say about A9?
No, literally, I've seen nothing from A9.
Why am I on a hit list? I'm pretty
most
confused.
normal.
I don't know, he wants to kill you.
I don't want to kill you.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What?
He offered. I didn't. I said no.
Whoa, that I did not offer.
There was
you
some-
said.
No.
But is there anybody you want me to kill? I thought you were implying that you wanted to kill this
I feel like
one.
that's
I
a
don't
fault on you.
How is that a fault on me if he suggested I should kill someone?
No, that's a misinterpretation. Why would June want Abelard dead? He wouldn't.
Barishev looked at you all gobsmacked. So now you have morality?
Oh no, I never said that.
What did I do wrong? I healed a child.
I said you want me to kill someone. He looked at you.
You were making funny faces. I just looked at you.
I don't make any faces. I'm wearing a mask.
Yes, you do. It's the funny faces inside. I can sense your vibe.
I'm like looking directly, and like without glasses or anything, I do the condescending glasses look. I chose. You can just see my eyes peering through the goggles. Just
Funny faces. See?
No,
Yeah.
we don't see.
I-
Abelard's looking at you.
I pull out a marker. I draw like little angry eyebrows.
on
There.
What
There were no marks.
what the fuck? Wait,
You
what the
pull out
fuck?
ink. You paint it on.
You just like Simba eyebrows so to be able to just like this is military and uniform.
Oh, you surprised now? Eyebrows up.
You like smeared ink off like the leather. I'm just like, what the fuck?
No, that's
Jesus Christ! What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
Okay, hang on a minute. Why didn't you just talk to us?
Because it was funny. And now it's scary.
So who's the sick one now?
Yes, you're the one that's
You're the one
You're
who
the one
threatened
with-
me.
No, I quite like you still. Yeah.
Well, I thought I liked
You're
you.
all
and You're all
sick.
fucking crazy.
You're the one that slammed the window for a child.
I'm on the
Dude, you're
mouse's
meant to be
side.
on our
You
side.
have attacked a child twice now.
What do you mean twice?
Once. It was just 2 times in the same time because I hit him with the window twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you feel some weird loyalty to this mouse?
Fucking sick ass.
I mean, no,
Persian
no,
holds his hand out.
they're not
What
wrong.
can I say?
How often do you see a mouse with a sword?
Exactly.
So, yeah, no, that's fair.
And I made this sword myself.
Oh, great. Good for you.
Yeah, you didn't make it say cheese all the time.
Hey, that's really shitting on Parachev right now.
Hey, Anon did a good job with that.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your-
what I'm saying.
What's your tone, please?
Huh?
What's your tone?
No.
Yeah, exactly right, fucking asshole.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the asshole.
Hang on, can we not fight? We're doing you a favor by delivering your cheese.
And killing children?
Yeah.
We
no.
didn't kill one. It's still
He
alive.
got knocked out. It's fine.
He's not dead. We just wanted to teach
Also, that makes it okay, does it?
Guys,
The one
when
that
a
did.
child is giving you sass, you don't respond with hitting it with something.
I
Oh, yeah.
for
Like with a
Unless-
mouse, maybe?
Unless you're a
The mouse
child
stabbed
as
me.
well.
Uh-huh,
in which
uh-huh.
case
If
The
I was
only
stabbed
reason
me.
I attacked the mouse is because you told me to.
No, the mouse knew that.
Scandalous.
The mouse spoke
The
on.
mouse did know that.
Scandal.
So you're trying to put my ally against me, are you?
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Can someone wake me up?
Are you
if
sure
is
this
all
one isn't
over?
the one we want to kill?
I agree. Try not to see any
Try.
critical injuries whilst
I'm just gonna set up camp. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let you guys figure this out. For once, it's not me.
Dilbert falls asleep instantly.
In the middle of the conversation.
I'm just gonna lay down and take a long rest. Oh, yeah.
I'm taking first watch. If
I am-
anyone's interested.
I am not sleeping with this.
Well, maybe I don't want to sleep with people that abuse children.
I
Get
never
your
abused
cheese
a
off the
child.
cart.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, guys.
You're
Think
the
deeply.
one that has been abusing the children.
Whoa, let's not throw around names like that.
I didn't use any names.
This is coming off as really attacking. I feel like it's not
Parashev is just
constructive.
gonna walk away from the conversation and help Kruger.
It is not constructive
Set up
what we're
the camp.
currently doing right
Hey,
now,
so
and it's about
with,
bonding.
with the whole
What are we
scarf,
currently doing?
with the
We're
whole
trying to bond?
scarf thing. Were you act well, like?
Oh yeah, I was gonna give it back to you.
No.
But I do
Ah.
appreciate the armor, and like, it slaps it.
Like, yeah, I could have made some adjustments on like under the armpit area. Like, it's like, for, making a gauntlet into armor. It's crude, but it's the best I could do.
I really appreciate it. I mean, if there's anything you need to, like, I'm pretty dexterous, pretty good with, like, making things, so if there's anything you need done, more than happy to return the favour, but I was going to give you back your scarf.
Well, I'll take it off. Well, in case you need a blanket again for the night. There you go.
Takes it from you. Thank
Don't-
you, much
don't steal it.
appreciated.
Don't steal it. It's very cool. Like, do you see how? Like,
Well, I'm not a thief.
Do you see how
I
like, the
uphold-
legs move?
I uphold a code of honour as part of the Legion.
And so I'm gonna like cross my legs and just like do this. Like, so wait, like, you're like, what are your people called? I've never seen like a mouse person before.
That's pretty rude to ask someone.
No,
you
it's
know.
just like it's just so unique and awesome. It's awesome. I just want to know, like, are you called like mouse folk, mousekin? Just
Some call us that, yeah.
like where do you hail from? Do you just like live in the Crimalt, or do you like? Are you,
Oh
like,
no, we're kind of scattered all over the place. We only came to the Crimalt relatively recently. It's good for making little tunnels and things to get from point A to B, but you know, we usually frequent some of the more major cities if you know where to find us and all that.
Do you work for like a guild of like mouse folk assassins or something like that, or are you
He
just,
like puffs his
a-
chest out. I certainly do not work for assassins, but I do work for a very prestigious guild where some kind of you could say defenders, guardians, knights, and kind of puffs his chest out. We have a round wheel table too.
round wheel table? That's great. Wait, like, do you have like a group name or something like that? Like, what do you go by?
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
But then how are we supposed
It's
to
a
find
very,
you?
very secret
But
legion.
Knights of the round cheese.
is it Knights of the Round Cheese?
No, but
Inside
you
check.
can call us that if you want.
Oh, I rolled shit. No, it's like an 11.
You don't think that's the name, but
Close-ish.
maybe.
Okay, not too bad. Okay, wait, but how are we supposed to like get your service if we can't find you?
He looks delighted. Just you've never seen him look so happy towards you. Hold on. You want our service?
well, you know, it doesn't hurt to have allies. You know, and like we can call on you sometimes, and in case like you or your like guild need extra help, like we can like
Well,
maybe
look.
help you out.
We kind of like to stick to the shadows a little bit, but I have this thing that I can give you that will help keep us in contact a little bit. And he pulls out from his satchel. It's a very it's a very small bead. It's a glass bead.
How big is this?
Probably only that big.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
So
even, like it's even smaller
small.
for me. It's like
Yeah.
oh.
But as you put it in your hand, it heats up a little bit, and you can see that there's what appears to be a wheel, just like a spoked wheel, on the actual bead itself that kind of lights up. It's very small, hard to see, but because you're looking at it closely, it's easy to pick up. Look, this will keep you in contact with us. If you should need our services, we can travel relatively quickly, and we have lots of, you know, allies spread out all around the place.
Okay.
Usually we're on a couple of different continents, you could say, of Cathora, but we're most often around places like Rumbellion, but that's kind of, you know, frowned upon by some people. So we usually stick to Lundosa and Jarabellum, those kind of places.
What is it? What is this thing? Is this like how do I use it? Do I like just speak to it, or do I like shake it?
Why'd you shake it? You'll lose it.
No, but like that. Is that like?
How
No,
would
you
you do
just
it? Sorry.
Kruger's a very oblivious teen, right? Like how do I like? Hello? Like, are you receiving me?
So essentially he's giving you a sending stone.
Ah, sick. Okay, cool.
I believe with sending stones you just have to
Yeah, it's like the sending spell. You say it's like 25 words one way to the other stone, and then they send it back.
I thought so too.
Think.
Look, this is not exactly you don't have to shake it or anything like that. It's more you just hold it in your hand, think about it, and then you know, send a message. But I have to tell you, we well, let's just say we only have a limited amount of words that we can, you know, share between us. So it's
Okay.
best to be cautious with what you can say. But if I were to take a couple of steps away from you and kind of walk all the way to the other side of where you guys are setting up camp,
Uh-huh.
and kind of begin to speak in it. So if I were to be away from you and you were hoping to send me a message to transport long distances, you can definitely do so with this thing. Yeah.
That's so rad. Oh, how far away does this work? He can't reply to that. I don't think.
I don't know either. Like sending stones are tricky.
Yeah, well, it works like the sending spell.
I think so too, but I'm not
Does it
sure.
recharge?
Every long once sending is cast with the stones, they can't be used again until the next dawn. If one of these stones in a pair is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical.
Let me see. Sending stone. I have my D&D Beyond has died.
Sending stones come in pairs with each smooth stone carved to match the other. While you touch one stone, you can use an action to cast a sending spell from it. The target of the is the bearer of the other stone. Yeah. So I can essentially.
So you can so as far as I know, it can be across any sort of distance. I've not had a problem with people from Moran speaking to me here. Well, my family's back in Moran, but he's kind of coming back to you now and just walking towards you to speak. But you know, I think it's probably best to try it out. The only thing I will say is that this one connects directly to me, but we do have some that connect to just anybody in our little circle. So just be aware that if you were to lose this, you will lose contact with me. So I
will
wouldn't be
take-
able to help you.
I'll take very good care of this. Thank you.
Please do. Don't hand these out to just anybody. And like puffs his chest out again.
No. I'll hold on to it and I'll put it like in my backpack and stuff. Like, oh, actually, yeah. I'll put it there.
He kind of
Awesome.
looks towards you. Just between us.
Yeah.
I wanted to apologize for stabbing you.
In the knee. Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Well,
Well, you might want to apologize to Abelard as well. He's
the
got.
one I was supposed to kill.
No, you weren't. I think that was a misinterpretation. Like you left a pretty nasty wound in the palm of his hand, man.
What?
I thought I stabbed him in the foot.
Oh no, I'm thinking of June. That's right. You stabbed June in the hand. You stabbed Abelard in the foot. Yeah, no. His toe looks. I mean, I haven't seen his toes, but I can only imagine it looks kind of funky now.
It looks pretty good because I'm good at medicine.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I might get around to apologising then, but I just wanted to say I'm sorry for stabbing you in the kneecap.
That's okay. Hey,
But they
obvious-
always tell you to go for the parts that are really, like, dangerous for someone. So the kneecap
Like
seemed
the
like the
knees?
best option.
No, I guess I can't walk if you don't have knees. Yeah.
Exactly.
Huh.
And if you think about it, if you come from attacking somebody at the back of the knee, sever their
Ooh,
tendon,
Yeah.
it's pretty serious.
Yeah. No, I learned that in combat training. Yeah, like lots of blood flow there. That's right.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was just communication error. It
Well,
wa-
you just startled me, and my task was to protect this cheese at all costs. And I take my job very seriously, obviously. So,
deadly seriously.
yeah, I'm willing to kill for cheese.
Aren't we all?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, cheese is pretty good. Cheese is pretty good. I love cheese. Cheese is good. Yeah. Wait, do you have any halloumi or like blue cheese in like one of those crates or anything like that?
And looks at you suspiciously. Why, so you can steal it?
No. I'm just curious.
Are you looking to buy it?
How much? I'll have a little, like just a little.
10
like,
gold. I'm only joking.
Ugh.
But also, 10 gold.
Can't like a little bit like that much. It's been a long time since I've had blue cheese, man. Just like that bit. What if I give you 2 gold? For a little
3.
s-
And I'll give you a big chunk.
Okay, deal.
And he hands over what's a sizable chunk of, like, gooey. You can see all of the kind of marbling of the inside of the cheese. Hands it over to you.
You don't have any crackers in one of these crates, do you?
Why would they have crackers?
I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. And then I'll just sit down by like the camp we've made, and I'll just like nibble on my cheese and just like watch the road.
This is
the
a-
city figures.
As soon as you bite into it, this is an excellent cheese. It
Mm.
is of the highest quality of cheese that you've ever tasted.
Oh my
It's
god.
artisanal. There's an interesting flavor to it that offsets the usual kind of almost bitterness of blue cheese in from where you're from.
I can see why you'd kill for this. This is good shit.
Well, we know how to make cheese.
Fucker, no.
Do you have any like faith that you follow?
You're jumping in the conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, June. And I'll offer June a little bit.
Thanks, bud.
This is amazing.
I love food.
Well, we're told that all mouse folk are well created by Bas, so I suppose we kind of follow Bas, but not really. The faith that I follow is if you're looking to make a cheese joke, it's not that.
I don't know what joke you're thinking of.
The father of beasts and creatures. Okay, cool. That's just for plain knowledge.
I was trying to keep myself in line, but I was thinking it.
You have a favorite cheese?
Do I have a favourite cheese?
Yeah, sure.
He kind of. It's so hard because there's so many good cheeses, you know. Like
Camembert's good, Brie's good, Parmesan you can't go wrong with, mozzarella.
that is very true. That is very true. I mean, I really like Gouda.
Ooh.
That's delicious.
Someone
I
say
hear
someone say it's really Gouda.
Is it too late to swap the cheese back?
Nope.
Looks at you in disgust.
Almost as bad as the heroes of Awesome.
Lords of Wars.
The Lords of Awesome. The Lords of Awesome.
It's growing on me, honestly.
Do a moment thinking
Thank
back
you,
to
Jim.
the name.
June was asleep.
Every time the words the Lords of Awesome are just mentioned anywhere in the planes, Gilbert just vomits.
Oh,
Um,
it's like a sensor.
Someone said it again.
Gilbert just starts randomly vomiting.
Mouse man, what is the
My name's
weird?
Parashev. fucking asshole.
Sorry, I thought it was a cool nickname. I
No.
wasn't trying to be rude.
Why would that be a cool nickname?
Well, have
Sort
you
of-
heard? Wait, have you heard of the story of Alan Man? One of the
No, I can't say I have. What's
What?
that?
Very mysterious Mouse Man. Like, who is Mouse Man? I don't know.
You haven't heard of Alan
There are
Man?
lots
He's
of
one
mouse
the-
men.
He's one of the greatest vigilantes out there.
Oh, are you all called Mousemen? I thought your species
Well-
had a different name.
We do, but some people call us mouse folk. But I meant there are a lot of mouse men.
Oh, okay.
So I suppose I'm like hiding in plain sight. Maybe if I'm calling myself Mouse Man.
True. They'd be like,
Anybody
surely,
just be like heading anybody with you know.
surely Mouse Man isn't naming himself Mouse Man if he wants to be identified as Mouse Man. But then, like, bam, you are.
Well, I did know a Mouse Man once. He changed his name.
That's fair enough,
What
honestly.
did you change it to?
Mouse Man.
Oh.
Mouse Man became the Mouse Man. That is-
We are not one. We are many.
we are the name.
We are the name.
Named.
What's the weirdest creature that you've eaten cheese from?
The weirdest creature that I've eaten cheese from. What do
Yeah, like
mean?
you can have goat's cheese. You can have cheese from anything that produces milk. Yeah, platypus cheese.
I've never seen a platypus before, but I'm sure you can. I tend to stick with the classics, to be honest. It kind of seems weird to like make cheese from. Oh, well, I have had yak cheese before.
Mouse cheese.
Why'd you whisper like that? Hey, buddy.
Just
Yeah.
let me-
You ever
let
had
me
mouse
have
cheese? You ever had a cheeky bit of mouse cheese, have you?
A cheeky little bit of mouse.
Cheeky little bit of mouse.
Oh, fuck me.
Curse. That's a curse.
Everything has been so cursed in this session. I just don't understand.
You wouldn't eat mouse cheese, would you?
You wouldn't steal a car.
No way,
You
you
wouldn't eat
didn't
mouse
actually.
cheese.
And why it wanders off at the end.
We all go to sleep. I feel like that's the general consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on guard duty
Can I
for
be
a while.
Second.
Yeah.
I'd be
Sure.
second.
I'll get you all to. First of all, I'll get whoever's going first to roll their perception check for me. Beautiful.
Why am I on?
Just-
Why do I volunteer for this shit?
So much has happened.
Perception.
Yeah, cheeky.
That's a 6.
Cheeky little
Something
guy.
The weird tension from earlier. is back.
Yeah.
So why does it feel Australian? That
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
voice
Cheeky little mouse
inherently.
cheese.
Cheeky bastard.
Sprinkle a little bit
I
of
gotta
sauce on
see.
there.
Okay, with a 6, I'll say that you're so distracted by looking at this sending stone and eating your blue cheese and kind of keeping an eye on Parachef, who you're kind of now acquaintances with, maybe allies. You watch as he kind of curls up into a little ball, tugs the scarf over him. You can see his sword hilt is like just poking out of the blanket. It's like clutched close to his chest. His back's pressed right up against the actual crate, and is kind of hunkered down there in front, ready to see if anybody kind of comes at the cheese. For the most part, the rest of your shift kind of passes relatively simply. However, you do notice that some of those cockroaches that you'd seen before in the Crimod, the massive cockroaches, appear to kind of scuttle past. There appears to be a train of them, like 4 or so.
Like how linear is like the train? Is it like one directly?
One
behind the other?
directly after another, yeah.
Interesting.
They seem to just march past where you guys are
Is
set
it
up.
like?
I'm wearing a funny hat with like.
Are they like? Are they like?
They're wearing tailcoats.
Cockroach society.
Are they like scuttling off like in a hurry, or is it just like a like a walking pace? I guess. Can I tell
You
that?
just see some cockroaches. With a 6, you just see some cockroaches.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fall asleep.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Counting
cockroaches.
sheep, yeah.
Counting cockroaches. No, as I'm like counting them, I'm like 10, and I'll like, Andrea, I got.
Good morning.
It's not morning yet, you idiot.
Audrey's like, I'm always in mourning.
Always.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what.
I'm
I don't know where
always
that came
in
from. I'm just
mourning.
really tired. Can you like You said you do next shift? Next card shift?
Screw it a bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep counting cockroaches. And that's the last thing I say. 12,
Okay.
13.
Your next shift. Please roll
on my
episode
On
check.
my shift, am I able, like, not fully investigate this and keeping watch, but look through my book of shadows and see if there's anything noticeable that was added to there?
Sure.
Okay. I'll roll. Do you want me to roll perception first for the shift? Or?
Yes.
A 10.
A 10. With a 10, you don't notice the cockroach train like Krugar
Missing out.
did.
Missing out.
However, you can see odd elongated shapes that
Bless you.
appear to pass by the spot that you guys have kind of set up. For the most part, your shift passes relatively simply. If you were to look at the book, you can see that there are some more things that have been added to it. Most of them seem to be following Shivoth's recent whims with music. You can see that there's a couple of like notations scratched in the side.
Does Chivos compose at all?
Are you just asking me?
Yeah, like as a table question, not a June question.
Yeah, so it looks as if they have a pattern to them, and they're kind of on a stave. They kind of all oscillate in different levels. As you look at them, they seem to kind of move by themselves and cycle through what appears to be lines of music. They're all just like in the top corner of the passage. The rest of the words aren't really known to you, but you can see that there are some words that are becoming more clear to you.
Such as? Which
Challenge the DM.
Challenge, yeah, no, challenge the DM.
Tell me.
Tell me.
What are those
Oh, I
words
agree.
that you are saying? I know.
Can I read them?
This reminds me of this may not be the cum chalice guy.
What?
Drink from the cum chalice.
What the fuck?
No.
What the
No,
the
I don't
fuck?
know, but I want to know.
What
Why?
the fuck?
Why?
What the fuck?
What the fuck
What
is
is it? Welcome to the cum zone.
Are you looking at? Yeah, you're talking about the welcome to the cum zone.
No, the guy who lifts it, and he's like from one legend to another.
Oh
cum
my
chalice.
god, no.
What?
He's a game designer, and it's unironic.
Oh, Yonder Def.
Yeah, him.
Anyway, moving
That
back.
was real? Is that real?
Moving back.
Yeah, moving on. I don't want to know much more
moving,
about a cum
yeah,
chalice.
moving back to what Nadria is able to ascertain. You, as they're reading it, you can kind of make out that there are some phrases here that seem to imply more medicinal purposes than things that you'd learned before. So things like crafting different potions, different alchemy for creating healing potions and things like that. And you also see that there are some scripts that appear to be more aligned with.
I thought you were playing some crazy ambient music then.
No,
That was
no.
cool. No,
That was yeah.
really cool. I was like totally in the vibe then. I'm like, whoa.
It's Chiva composing music.
It is.
Single note music.
Yeah,
James.
Just one note on it.
it'll make sense when you listen to it back, guys.
This will make sense to you kids in 20 years.
I'm ahead of my time.
Kids are gonna love it.
As you're reading further down and trying to pick out words that you know, you notice that the music that you'd seen just kind of cycling at the top begins to kind of weave between the words of the page. And you can see that there are some that are kind of highlighted by different music as it goes. It seems to scroll down. You gather that Shivoth is definitely composing his own music.
Congratulations. That's
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
sorry. Brain is thinking.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so no, like, new words, because this is like an ancient kind of abyssal thing that I don't know.
Well, you can work out as you're reading it more words focused towards healing.
Healing, yeah.
Um,
Are the, like, musical notes going to any specific words, like going through any specific ones?
Not necessarily. It seems that they're just kind of leaking down the page,
Okay.
and kind of spreading out to form a full sheet page of music, rather than just cycling at the top in a bar.
Okay. Yeah. Then I just.
You definitely feel like something is happening to the book. You might just have to pay closer attention to it for a bit.
Oh god.
Do it.
What do you want? Pay
Do
closer
it now.
attention.
Stare at the book for like an hour.
I'm staring at the book.
It sucks.
The ambient music.
Can I is the musical notes that are being composed anything of significance that I like? Am I able to read music? Can I read music? I don't know.
You open the book and it's
Roll a. Roll a performance check for me, please.
It's like the Chamber of Secrets. You open the book and the
Yes.
book sucks you into a demi plane.
Books fall open, you fall in.
19.
They're the 19. You are definitely able to read music. You've had a lot of experience with it before in the past. What was your specific question? Can you
it's
read
like-
it of any significance?
Yeah, is the composition anything that?
It's
I
nothing
could
that you recognize.
Okay.
However, you do think it has some sort of relation to, not necessarily gospel, but you do know that there are some specific sects. No. SECTS.
Sects.
Sex.
Dirty sex.
There are specific groups of people. When they are devoted to gods that tend to make hymns, they're not always related to. So much time to end the session, guys. Please bear with me.
Sorry.
They're not exactly gospel. This one seems to have a bit more rhythm to it. It seems a bit more percussion heavy than you'd be used to seeing.
Gilbert's inspired Nadria.
It was like tapping the drums in his room.
Oh my gosh.
As you continue to stare at the book for the rest of your shift, you notice that bars of music keep being added to the composition. So, where once there was only a piano part, for example, you can see that there's a drum part added,
Oh my gosh.
and it continues to. Cycle on.
I'm running out of page room.
I can see
I'm gonna
that.
start writing with these little.
Who had the next shift?
I'll take it if no
Sure.
one else is.
Go for it. Roll a perception check for me, please. Oh,
Roll.
I've been hit.
Yeah, it'll be also not very good. That'll be a 9.
Lol.
not perceptive
Lol, lol.
Nadria got the best.
Lol.
Lol. Okay, as you guys, are
Gilbert
kind of all set
prays.
up. Yeah, sure. What would you like to pray about?
And Nadria's gone to sleep. Actually, no,
Can you hear
I
me,
would
God?
Say, did I start praying?
No.
just as
Yeah,
I
did
was
you
nodding off?
pray at the start of your shift?
I will say I prayed at the very start of my shift.
Well, we know what I'm gonna do.
Sure. What were you doing?
Dilbert, not very knowingly of how to do so, sets out his little dragon toy Norman in front of him, kind of as like a bit of a muse.
Norman begins to kind of jump from foot to foot and like
And-
spread his wings out
He just
and
kinda-
kind of preen himself.
Dilbert just kind of like sits down, crosses his legs. There's not really any light around or at a campfire, and he just kind of like closes his eyes and thinks about, I don't know, fire and dragons and that kind of stuff that he enjoys.
It's a 24 deception.
Sure. Dilbert has no idea as he's just thinking about fire and dragons,
Yeah.
spending some time to kind of worship the dragons.
Love it.
What do you do, Nadria?
Just like before, I changed my vocal cords to be the kind of voice that I used towards Dilbert.
Can I do a religion check? as well
Yeah,
Anyway.
please do a religion check.
Obviously, like.
Wait. That's 20. Dirty
With a
20.
20, you genuinely think you've seen God.
What
As
do I
you're
get?
thinking so hard.
Wait.
What happens with a 20, regardless?
And
Like a dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
an image appears before you
Yeah.
in your mind.
I have minor illusion.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh, no.
I know you do. What?
Evil person.
It's my R's.
They're actually evil. Like, genuinely evil.
No, I think
That-
it's really funny. That's why I did.
This
that's
is
why I did
chaotic
it at the
evil.
start. That's why I did it at the start of
That's why
my
your perception
shift.
check's so low. You're just like having a vision.
Wait,
from
can
God.
I? No, my perception would not. I already did a perception check, I suppose. didn't I?
Yeah.
So go on. What would you do with your minor illusion? I rolled a dirty 20. Sorry for my
Yeah.
religion.
It's just what are the limits of minor illusion? Can it move or is it just
Are
steady?
you gonna make something
I don't think it
appear
can
in the
move.
flame
Yeah.
of the campfire?
No, it can't
Yeah, I
move. It can't
can't
move.
move.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip. It's
And I can only do an object, so I can't do like a
Oh,
dragon.
okay.
Oh, you can do like an
Well, you
image of a
could-
face.
I've got my little
Okay.
dragon toy in front of me, but
Well, I don't know what my art looks like, so.
neither do I.
Can I?
Yes, you
Do
do.
I?
You've seen Maya on
Oh,
in the
thing?
Crimalt on the relief.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
a
yeah,
Do an
vague.
image of
we
a
have, we have.
face, sir.
Yeah, you can do an image of a face.
But can you project that onto my mind? I've got my eyes closed.
No. I think you can. You have a cantrip that can make sound as well.
Minor,
Illusion.
is
You
minor,
can
does
cast-
minor religion make sound?
Whisper to a scream.
There you go.
Oh, I can do like a dragon's roar.
Do it.
Oh, well, because like, I'm already doing the voice with myself.
Pray,
But I
Yeah,
pray.
you don't even need to.
Yeah, I could use
do-
minor illusion to like do like the roar of a dragon.
Just wait.
Are
Out
you-
loud
No, it's
so
not like a
everyone
loud
can
roar.
hear?
Like
Just whispering it
it
into
can
my ear.
range from a
Dilbert,
whisper to
walk
a
into the
scream, so
light.
it's gonna be like more of like a roar of a dragon.
Yeah, in my ear. Yeah.
I was like, you make a full roar of a dragon and wake everyone like, what the fuck is that?
So
Dilbert is deafened.
I'm hearing voices and dragon roars, and I also. You said I was seeing something in my head.
Well, I'm gonna say no, not anymore. You're just
Oh, yeah,
hearing
fair
the
enough.
image of dragons, and you're thinking so hard about dragons that
Dilbert feels refreshed.
you feel invigorated, and you also feel like you've seen God.
Mm.
You've heard God. God
Yep.
has spoken specifically to you, and that God is Maya.
Dilbert is
Father of dragons.
Dilbert's resolve is strengthened more than before. On it, like legitimately.
How do you feel?
Legitimately, Dilbert opens his eyes and goes like,
I'm looking for the Dilbert cleric of Nantria.
I am becoming God.
That's my job, bitch.
Nadria gets God just because they decided
That's
That one
Dilbert,
little-
Dilbert
one
believes in
little
Nadria being a god.
obtain a
That
god
one little
complex.
kobold made you ascend to godhood.
Not possible.
I really don't think.
Nadra will never die now.
Yeah, Nadria
Because
is.
They
Dilbert
can't, they'll
believes.
Forever living.
Because
Nadra
Dilbert
is
believes in
forever.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
There you go. Dilbert opens his eyes and he's just kind
you're
of like.
so distracted thinking about the fact that you've just had a religious experience that you just your eyes are unseeing as you're gazing out into the relative darkness of the Crimalt. Now that you guys have kind of snuffed out most of the torches to kind of find your places to sleep. What you don't see, however, is that there is a figure moving towards your camp. Shadows stretched elongated by the fire that still kind of crackles faintly. Pointy and disfigured. That is where we're going to end our session.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
No.
Why is it always me caught in these situations?
At least you saw God.
What can I say?
know, right?
Did you guys have fun?
Absolutely.
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
We'll have to see it.
As always.
We hope that
The
you guys
name.
had fun as well.
We are the name!
We are the name.
We now have a party name, the Named.
A9 doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are named.
just a
You are
serial
named.
number.
Take
You
my
are-
name. We can
You are the
swap.
named.
You are part of the named, which means you.
I must be named. I'm
Yeah.
contractually obliged.
Yeah,
Hey, no, it is
that's
your name.
part of
It
it.
is your name.
Well,
We
unless you
asked
want
if
your
you
name
were
to be
elves.
something else.
When
Unless
you
you want
join
your
us
name
next
to not be
time,
A9.
hopefully we will be well on our way to stopping over at Ton, and then hopefully
Didn't even get
to yeah,
We didn't even make it.
and hopefully we will make it to Runalorm as well. I think for now that is where we're going to end it. So always a pleasure, never a chore to DM for you all.
We might have a new setup next time as well.
Oh, we might have a new setup next time.
Maybe.
So
It may take
something
longer
to
than
look
that.
forward to. But yeah, always pleasure, never a chore. Thank you all for sticking with us. If you would like to watch more and catch up on what you might have missed, the links to our YouTube channel are in the description below, so you can go and check out our recent adventures in Cathora over there, as well as our one-shot, couple of Lockie's one-shots, the failed descent into Avernus campaign, and a couple of one-shots that I've DM'd as well as Xana's special Christmas
No.
one-shot. Not on there?
Not
Never
on there.
mind. You can't watch that. Sorry, it's lost to time.
That was a special edition.
That was just a very special
That's
edition.
just for us and the Twitch people.
Anyway, we will catch you guys next time. Much love to you all, and we will see you later. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.